Hi, good afternoon. I was moved upon this morning while reading my Bible to share my readings. I try to read my Bible every morning with prayer. I started that about 10 years ago, and I don't do it every single day. And in fact, there's been periods where I had to remind myself that that's what really helps me get through my day and makes a big difference. I can feel the difference throughout my day when something feels off towards the middle of my day, and I didn't take that time out. So it's so important. That's so important that you start your day like that. It makes such a difference. And the things that really hit me today that I wanted to share, I'm going to start with Proverbs 16, because I try to read a proverb a day. A proverb a day will keep the devil away, and there are 31 of them. So there's always a new one every day to read, every month rather. So today, Proverbs 16, the preparation of the heart and man and the answers of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirit. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked, for the day of evil. Every one that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by fear of the Lord men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is the little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresseth into judgment. A just weight and a balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. It is abomination to the kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speaketh right. The wrath of the king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is as cloud of the latter rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather than be chosen than silver? The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserve his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with a lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handle a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increase learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul, health to the bones. There is a way that seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. He that laboureth for himself, but his mouth crave it of him. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is a burning fire. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separateth chief friends. A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise froward things. Moving his lips, he bring evil to pass. The hoary head is a crown of glory. If it be found in the way of righteousness, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. And I use the King James Version, and I will only use the King James Version. It's the only one, it is the only Bible that I'm aware of that 11 individuals from 11 different nationalities that had nothing to do with one another had to agree with each and every word translated from Hebrew into the English language. So that being said, and the fact that it was the first thing ever printed on any printing press ever, that tells me God's hand was in it. And it has been the best-selling book from that day to this day. God's hand is over the King James Version. I'm not saying it hasn't been tainted by man, because they have changed and twisted everything that they could get their hands on. However, I do believe that the basics for what we need are right here in our King James Version Bible. And I've got a couple more videos I'm going to link to this one. I hope you'll stay tuned. Have a blessed day.